Mechanic said it won't be fixed until tomorrow. Where do you need to go? I can call a ride for you if you'd like. I frowned, unwilling to trouble him. Forget it, I'll get a ride myself. After hanging up, I called a car and headed to my suburban villa. However, the moment I arrived at the entrance, I froze. My Maybach was parked right outside my villa, completely untouched. I stared at the car for several seconds, confirming that it was mine, before immediately quickening my pace toward the front door. The door was slightly ajar. I pushed it open. The moment I saw what was inside, I was completely stunned. The entire living room was a disaster. Empty liquor bottles, candy wrappers, watermelon rinds, and cigarette butts were scattered all across the coffee table and floor. The sofa and carpet, which were worth millions, were covered in footprints. There were even several spots where cigarette burns had left black holes. My fists instantly clenched. I had bought this villa specifically as a place to relax and take vacations. I had put a lot of thought into every detail of the interior design and furniture. I usually took meticulous care of everything here, yet these people had destroyed it. I scanned the room and noticed Linda sitting on the sofa across the entrance. A crowd of people surrounded her. Linda, you're seriously so lucky. You found such a successful boyfriend, right? He's not only rich, but he treats you so well. You just mentioned wanting strawberry cupcakes, and he immediately ran out to buy them for you. When you become a rich man's wife someday, don't forget your old friends. Linda was enjoying the compliments, the corners of her mouth lifting proudly. She was about to respond when she suddenly looked up and saw me standing in the doorway. Her smile disappeared. She stepped toward me in her high heels, looking arrogant and full of herself. Slap! Without saying a word, she raised her hand and slapped me hard across the face. You shameless woman. You actually followed my boyfriend all the way here? The sudden slap left me stunned. Everyone around us widened their eyes in shock. Linda, what's going on? Linda pointed at me with disgust. This is the freeloader I told you about. Riding in my boyfriend's car wasn't enough. Now she wants to freeload off my boyfriend's house, too. I stared at her in disbelief. Who told you this was Jason's house? Linda sneered. Obviously he did. You shameless woman. Isn't it obvious? You saw that my boyfriend is a company executive, so you've been trying every possible way to seduce him. You ride in his car every day just to create chances to be alone with him, and now you've even come to his villa to throw yourself at him? Let me tell you, Jason told me himself. He only drives you to and from work because you're an employee at his company. He didn't want to make a big deal out of it because of your position. Don't mistake his kindness for permission. Had Jason actually told Linda all of this? No wonder she had always treated me with such hostility. In her mind, Jason was a wealthy company executive who drove luxury cars and lived in a mansion, while I was merely an employee working under him. Linda had always believed that I was the one shamelessly freeloading off Jason's luxury car every day, while secretly trying to seduce her boyfriend. How ridiculous. As she spoke, Linda turned around and loudly announced to her friends, "Do you know how shameless this woman is? She clings to my boyfriend's car every single day. We couldn't get rid of her no matter what we did. I even put up a note telling her not to ride in my boyfriend's car anymore, but she got furious and called the police, accusing my boyfriend of mistreating an employee. He had no choice but to protect the company's reputation. So every day, he takes me to work first, then drives back to pick her up. I've never encountered such a shameless, nasty woman before." My eyes widened instantly. No wonder Jason had been late every day recently. He had secretly been picking up Linda first, then coming back for me. What a joke. Jason, you really did take me for a fool. Since you chose to play me, don't blame me for what happens next.